Totally lied to you. I'm not ready whatsoever. Shit.
Caught on his toes.
What's going on? You already know what it is. I just want to show everybody this sweater that I'm wearing.
Sure.
Day ones.
Day ones.
Day one's promotions. Shout out 613 KG 613. Any motherfucking way. I'm Styles the Prophet.
I'm B Show.
And I'm Jonesy.
Together with the Basement Weirdos. And this is the 4G Audio Podcast.
Hey.
Welcome everyone. So happy Friday.
Happy
gang.
motherfucking Friday.
You already know what it is. And like I said, I was like, yeah, I'm totally ready. I totally forgot we were gonna do some dabs too on here. Do a little dabagino, So just real quick, everybody, there's no guest tonight, as you can see. I was actually excited for this one too because it sounded like it was gonna be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
He's you'll see, it's coming soon to a studio near you. But yeah, nice. I was a little bit excited.
Damn.
But we got some things to talk about and some stuff to yell about. How you guys doing?
Pretty good, man. I'm well.
Yeah.
How you, Jonesy?
Yeah,
Living life.
yeah, fucking right.
I had a bit of an issue with my truck, though.
Yeah, that's right, eh?
Yeah, man. What happened?
So, turns out I have a leaky head gasket.
Oh, nice.
Gasket.
Yeah. It's not what you want to happen.
Yeah.
Especially on... So, it's a 2017 Dodge Ram that has 105,000 kilometers on it.
Holy fuck!
And it's Hemi, so for it to be leaking from the...
Is it the
head-
5.7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So none of the guys that anyways, I started getting overheating warnings in the wintertime.
Right.
And I was like, whatever, check the fluids, no leaks, can't see anything wrong, fucking must be a radiator issue, must be a blocked pipe, something going on. I'm not a gearhead, I don't know too much about fucking vehicles, so I'm like, whatever, just took it into the Canadian Tire. Tell me what's wrong with it, I'll pay to fix it, not a problem. He calls me back an hour later and he's like, yeah, you've got some problems, this is going to be at least $4,000, you got a leaky head gasket. I'm like, fucking. So he's he suggested taking it to the dealership. He's like, take it back to the dealership, because technically it's past so any brand new vehicle has the 5-year drivetrain warranty, 100,000 kilometers, whatever comes first kind of thing, right?
Right.
So this thing out, like I said, it's 2017, so beginning in January 2022 would have been the end of the 5 years basically, and 105,000 kilometers, it's 5,000 over the warranty.
Yeah.
So no matter what end I look at it, I was fucked on that.
But I will say though, I don't know if it's all Dodge or just the specific scenario or whatever,
Right.
but my son's mother or grandmother, I guess, she got it was a Jeep, but it was still Dodge shit. It was same thing. It was just over the warranty and in both ways. And something fairly serious happened, and she went, and they were like, "All right, we'll do it," because
right. So that's why so when I took it to Canadian Tire, that's why they suggested to do the same thing, take it to the dealership and give them hell about it, be like, yo, whatever, this shouldn't be happening on this truck.
Oh, for
whatever.
sure.
Do all the regular oil changes. It's not been any serious accidents, or you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So they might do you a solid. So anyways, I took it to the dealership. They looked at it, charged me $150 to give me the same fucking conclusion. Yeah, your leaky head gasket.
Fuck.
But then they we can't, we're not entitled to give you the warranty or whatever. You're gonna have to call head office or whatever and try to talk to someone and get it started yourself.
Fuck.
So they gave me this number to call, and I tried all day long, all day, and it was it would immediately go to all our service reps are busy. Please call again later, and then immediately hang up. Right? It's not even it was we're gonna put you on hold if you just wait
Right.
however long.
Yeah.
we'll
It's
get
not
you.
they give you the option it's
Yeah.
gonna be half an hour.
Exactly. Just wait around. But no, it's everyone's busy. Call back quick. I'm like, oh fuck. So I'm calling back every 2 minutes trying to get
Yeah.
somebody on the phone.
Make a video out of it.
And yeah, I did. I just lost my patience eventually. I was like, fuck it. Not happening.
Yeah,
So
that's brutal.
I just made the executive decision to trade it in.
Yeah.
So nobody needs to know anything, even though I just told everybody. But yeah, it's just like whatever. I know the truck's worth like 20 grand still. I took it to the Volvo place. I told you guys I drove
Yeah, right.
the baddest fucking Volvo C40
Yeah.
full electric car. Like, it's amazing.
That
Like,
sounds pretty wild.
beautiful, beautiful ride. But it was a little out of my price range. But they offered me $18,000 for the truck,
Oh yeah.
and then I took it to the Toyota dealership
Mm-hmm.
where I was like test driving the RAV4, and they offered me $17,000 for it.
Oh.
So then I started haggling with them. I'm like, "Yo, I just in a fucking dealership earlier today, and they offered
Mhm.
me $18,000 for it. So like, if you can match that or do better, then you got yourself
Ideal.
a customer."
buy
Man,
it,
you know
yeah.
what? My buddy, so like what he does is like, so we went to one dealership and was like, how much is that car? And they're like, oh yeah, like here, give you a quote and stuff, whatever. He's like, cool, thanks. So then he like got the email and shit, and he like doctored it all up to say less, and then went to another dealership and was like, here, they said they could do it for this price. Can you beat it? And they're like, well, holy shit, like, yeah, like, all right, well, we can do this price. So then he doctored it again for less and went to the other place, and they're like, holy shit, they're like, that guy's losing money on that. Like, what the fuck? And they're like, all right, like, we can do this price or whatever. And he's like, cool, thanks.
Yeah.
Like,
That's wild.
so, I mean, like, even if you did that, like, I mean, not saying, like, you have to doctor them, but even, like you're doing, like, they
Mhm.
said this, so
Yeah, yeah.
fuck.
Well, the one thing, like,
You
so
want
they
a
offered me
customer.
17. I couldn't get them any low or any higher than 17 because he showed me this app. And he's like, yeah, they're going right now. Like, trucks are in low demand right now. He's giving me all these excuses, like gas prices are really high, yada, yada, yada. And he's like showing me this app where they do like auction prices. And he's like, yeah, I'm only getting like 8,000. Like, and he showed me, he's like, you're like Dodge Ram outdoorsman, yada, yada, yada. Like, $8,500. Like, that's all you're getting for it right now. I'm like, there's no way. Like, book
Mhm.
value is 20 grand for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I was like, I couldn't get them any higher than 17, but he did knock like because it's a brand new vehicle, there's all these like administration fees
Yeah.
and like
Right. Right.
yeah, just like bullshit tax things that don't need to be on this thing. And he's
Right.
like, oh, this administration fee. I don't even know what administration fee.
fee.
You know, like what is
Where's
that?
Leo at? Leo
It's
would know.
fucking $500. Like, what are
Yeah,
you doing
call
for
us up.
$500? He
Yeah.
knocked that off for me anyway, so I didn't have to pay the $500 for
Yeah.
that.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's definitely you gotta. Well, even when I was looking to get my truck, you know, I almost got roped in with the car club, and I'm glad I didn't do that. Those guys are a bunch of pushers.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Man, this will be like, so I ended up taking the RAV4 2022 hybrid, like super nice ride, nice
Yeah.
and, you know, it's a family vehicle, which is what I'm looking for.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna miss my truck. I like if I'm gonna be honest, like
yeah.
I'm fucking sad that
Yeah, I
like
bet.
that happened, like because there's no, like I say, I was expecting to have like it was gonna be paid off soon.
Yeah.
I was expecting to have it for at least another 5, 6, 7
Yeah,
years, you
no
know, like
payments
just
on it and
yeah,
shit.
exactly, and just run it until it died. But
Yeah.
well, I guess I did, but I just died a little
A
sooner
lot
than I-
earlier than you
I thought.
wanted.
You know, but it is what it is. Like, it's almost a
Yeah.
blessing in disguise because like the payments actually that I'll be paying, like I had equity in the truck, so that goes to the down payment on this new vehicle,
Right.
and then I actually end up paying less per month for this brand new vehicle,
Brand
which
new
will be the
vehicle.
first. Like every other vehicle I've ever bought has always been like used.
Yeah.
This will
right.
be the first like
brand new.
built specifically. I chose the color like fucking.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, specifically like
Shit.
built.
Yeah, no,
Um,
that's cool.
Yeah, so there won't be like a single. I'll be the first driver.
Yeah.
You know, they'll put it on a flatbed and fucking deliver it.
Nice.
So, but the only downside to that again is that it's probably not going to be until the end of summer. Like I could be waiting for this car
Oh,
for
man.
like months.
Right.
Dude, last year, my son's mother bought a fucking whatever. It was like brand new, like you're saying, like order everything like custom and shit. And I guess she does business with this guy or whatever. So like she felt obligated or whatever, or maybe he was giving her a deal or whatever it was. But so she's like, yeah, I had to deal with this guy, or whatever. and they're like, I forget when she ordered it or whatever, but it was like maybe like now or like earlier than now, and they're like, yeah, like you're not gonna get it till the end of June, like early July, maybe even like later in July. And she's like, okay, whatever, like I'll like, because you gotta order it and shit, right? Or like maybe not even order it, but like they gotta like send it to you, right?
Yeah, generally they build it somewhere else, and like they like I think it's like the one they had was from Detroit.
Yeah,
they shipped
yeah.
it from
But
Detroit.
even though but sometimes they'll be like, oh, actually, this place has one of those. Like,
Right.
here you go, boom,
Yeah.
has all the things you need. But either way, yeah. So then, they're like, yeah, it's gonna be like this time in the summer. She's like, okay, cool, yeah, whatever. So then, she didn't end up getting it till like the end of November or something like that.
Crazy.
And I was like, holy fuck, man! Like,
That's what I'm like. The only thing I'm hoping that doesn't happen. I hope
Yeah.
that it just like randomly calls me in like a month or two. It's like, oh, by the way, like it's gonna come in early. You know,
Yeah, that'd be
it'll
dope.
be in your new ride before you know it.
Whipping it.
I sent a Zoom link into the 4G Audio Instagram.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And we're gonna put that in the description or the chat maybe.
Yeah,
We can
put
do
in
that.
the chat.
I will work on it right now.
And then if anybody wants to call in, they can ask us a question or give us a topic to talk about. Anything, whatever you think that something that came up recently or something that's going on, like relevant or current or whatever. And even too, if you want, you could just call up and say something, whatever you want.
Okay, so the description. The link is in the description right now.
Gang. Shit,
Done.
man. So,
Done.
have you made any decisions on the vehicle?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
as to what?
yeah. So
It's-
like, we ended up going with the RAV4.
Yeah,
obviously.
okay, that's what I figure. Yeah.
Down payment is on it. Now, yeah, like I say, I'm just waiting for it to be built, shipped. Could be waiting until the end of summer.
Sorry,
Get to drive
yeah.
my boss's car in the meantime.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, because I told her, so like again, with everything that's leaking and going on, I don't want to be doing too many long trips on the highway.
Oh yeah.
Because like
for
if
sure.
I blow it up between now and by the time I trade it in, I'm not gonna get anything for it. And I'm still
Oh.
gonna be paying for a truck
Yeah.
that is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I wanted to keep it as is for as long as possible, so it's staying parked. I'm gonna start it up, maybe do it a trip to the grocery, because a small trip's not a big deal. Doesn't
Yeah.
heat up the engine enough to like, cause any overheating issues or anything like that. But yeah, any long trips on the highway at any significant speed would probably do that.
You said the Zoom links on the in the bio. In the bio.
It should be in the description
In the description.
in the
Yeah.
episode.
Oh yes, I.
Is it there?
Is it?
Should be there?
I don't see it. Well, I mean, I don't see the description. I mean, so I can't tell you.
Oh, I put it there.
Let me check.
Maybe I need to refresh the thing.
Oh no, it's just
You know what up? Respecting hip hop in the comments.
Yeah, respecting hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
Hey yo.
So yeah, no, I was at a show last night.
Yeah. How was that?
Mr. Jones, the second night
Second night of the
of
Good Vibes Only tour.
Good Vibes Only tour, and no, it was good. There's a
Yeah.
bunch of artists there.
Peaceful this
Couch
time.
Breezy
Yeah.
fucking lit up the stage.
Nice.
Him and another lad were like dancing and shit.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
so he, like whenever he came in, he's like, "Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, we're talking and shit." And then I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." I'm like, "You got your ticket?" He's like, "Oh," he's like, "I'm performing." I'm like, "Okay, cool, yeah." And then I was like, "Is this guy performing too?" And he's like, "That's my dancer." And I was like, "Okay, cool, yeah." He walked away. I'm like, "That fucking guy just said dancer," but it was so sick, man. Like the show was like their show was so sick. And then there was a guy named Shakespeare.
Shakespeare.
Yeah, and
Shakespeare?
like and he was like,
Hmm.
like I was gonna say he's kind of older, dude. Not exactly. Like I feel like whenever I say that, it gives off the wrong impression. He wasn't like old, but he was like probably like 45 or something, you know.
Yeah.
But little beard and stuff, whatever, couple tattoos. But he was like spit some serious fucking shit, man.
Yeah.
And like I don't know if I recorded any of it. I hope I do have a video of it somewhere.
When you
But-
say serious shit, was he like
Oh man, like the shit, like the words
Like
he was
deep
saying
shit,
was
or
like yeah, like he was and like and it was just like and he goes, I'm gonna take you through the I don't know if he said like the history of hip hop or like the journey of the history of hip hop or like whatever, take you on a journey of the history of hip hop, Shakespeare style or something like that.
Yeah.
And he just comes up and it's just like da, da, and he's like da 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 da, like there was almost no intro to the song and he just fucking fires off and like the gap between the songs was there wasn't a gap, like it just went into the next beat and he's like and he like switches flow and shit and he was just like going so hard.
Crazy.
And the just how he was rhyming and shit, like he was fucking really good. Yeah.
pretty dope?
Because
An
he's like
older
all
guy doing
performing.
that.
I was like, really? Like no offense, but I just was like, he didn't look like the guy that was coming to a rap show to perform.
Right.
You know, and I was like, oh, crazy, yeah, sick, man. All right, cool, yeah. And he had a buddy with him, like whatever. But yeah, he didn't go on stage with him, but he had there was two guys together or whatever. But yeah, no, it was pretty sick. Then there was a young lad, I don't remember his name, but he was kind of like Lil Peep style sort of
yeah.
like, and he had like he had one song that was like like slow and like sad or whatever, and like he even said at the start he's just gonna get real sad or whatever. But then he went and he did the next song. He's like, all right, you know, he's like, this has more energy, and it was like kind of like the same style, but it was like yeah, you know, like it was still like kind of that whining, but it was like more like a party song. And then at some point there was just like a like an EDM sort of part or whatever. But it was actually really good. I actually recorded his set just like on voice recorder.
I was gonna say, if you got any videos, you should.
No, actually, okay. Now that you say that, I'm going to just look because I'm not sure if I got. Like I said, I might have got the fucking dude at the start. No, I didn't. No, I got a video of Mr. Jones doing his songs, and a video of this young gentleman. Oh, this is them. Calix Breezy, sorry. It sounds really quiet. Anyways. But they actually had like a fucking like synchronized dance. Here, I'll try and see if I can plug it up on the thing. It might not be bright enough, but no, this isn't it, I don't think. But they had a part where it was like choreographed.
That's how you know
And they were both-
they rehearsed it.
Yeah, like they're both dancing together and shit. And like, but for a while though, like he was just singing and dancing, and then the other dude was just like, you know, doing all the crazy shit. Like I was like, holy fuck, that's crazy. But I meant to ask him on the way out if he was part of that 613 fucking dance crew or whatever, you know.
Oh yes.
Which I would like to assume it was. And then I got this other video. This other video. I won't show anybody else, but
Oh yeah. What is that one doing?
Just some girls going wild.
Yeah.
This one was like climbing.
Yeah, she's going hard.
She was like climbing like a tree and shit. I'm like,
Climbing you like a tree?
Yeah.
Damn.
I was like, fuck, man. Yeah, she was just like, whatever. But anyways, yeah, so it's funny because when I was standing there, like my brother, shout out fucking Andrew, came check me out and shit. And I felt bad because I guess he didn't read in the message that I said that I was bouncing at this bar.
Oh yeah.
So like he showed up. I was like realized that I was bouncing. I wasn't just like there.
Right.
So
right.
like then I felt bad. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, now he's just like sitting there by himself.
Did you
like,
get this job just because of the first night?
Yeah.
How you
he's-
handled everything?
Yeah, he's like, I saw you fucking. Actually, I just want to say too, shout out to Mr. Jones for hooking it up. He definitely took care of me and everything,
Nice.
and everything went well. Like I said earlier too, the vibe was different. It was not. I shouldn't even say different. It was still like a fucking turn up and everything, but it was just. It seemed like a lot of younger dudes, and then any of the older dudes that were there performing, like Drastic was there. Shout out Drastic too,
Oh yeah.
and his cousin.
Damn.
Nate or Nate, something with an N, I believe. And then he had a rap name that I forget too. I'm sorry. But he seemed like a cool guy. But no, so Drastic was there. But my point is that the older rappers that were there seemed like they were just like, I'm here to perform and like whatever, you know, it's Thursday night.
Yeah, right.
And we're gonna go like whatever. It wasn't like crazy like the last one. But so yeah, no, it was definitely a different vibe. It was like there was like a memo went out to the world that was just like, hey,
Yeah.
like if anyone's coming to the show, like last time was crazy, just fucking be careful.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, so shout out to Mr. Jones for that, because he even said like, he's like, yeah man, he's like, I saw you in there the last time, like
Handled business.
so I just figured, you know, I'm like, yeah, well, I've done it before. He's like, yeah, you can tell, man. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, fucking like, not really, though. Like, but anyways, so yeah, things were definitely different. I'm trying to think of some of the other artists. There's a guy actually I saw at the first show and this show too.
Yeah.
Migo Paperboy.
Migo Paperboy.
And I want to say this, but I don't want to like. I'm gonna say it, but I don't. It could come off the wrong way, and I don't want to come off that way, and I don't mean it in that way. I'm just saying, his name's Migo. Okay, already before that, the first show, before I even knew what this fucking guy's name was, the Migos were never in my mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, had someone told me his name, then it's like, okay, yeah, maybe you thought of that because that's his name.
Right.
Never heard of this guy's name. Just see him, and I'm like, yo, if you took all of the Migos and turned them into one person,
it would be this guy.
This guy looks like
No
that,
way.
you know, like just he didn't have all the fucking jewelry and shit or whatever, because they're known for their fucking stupid jewelry, but
Right.
not stupid, but a stupid
A lot of
amount.
it,
Like, yeah. And stupid as a like, what do you call it? Like a describing word or whatever, like or not like a
adjective?
supporting word, like a
Right.
I don't mean like stupid, I mean like stupid fire, you know. Anyways, but
We get you.
I just have to clarify
We
that.
get you.
But anyways, my point is that either way, I thought that, and then last night I was like, well, then that night they're like, oh, where's fucking Migo Paperboy, and I was like, man, I'm like, who's this guy? And then he like runs off. I'm like, oh my god! I'm like, it's the fucking all the Migos in one. His name is Migo Paperboy. I'm like, what the fuck?
Isn't Paperboy the dude, like the rapper from the show Atlanta?
Atlanta? Oh, I've never seen it, but that's the one.
Childish Gambino.
Thank you. Yeah.
He's not
Oh,
the rapper
cool.
though on the show.
No, but he made it or something. He made the show.
Yeah, he's in the
Childish
show.
Gambino. Okay,
he's in the
I've
show.
never seen it, but that's the same show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I
Yeah.
saw the commercials and shit, obviously, or whatever. But yeah, I never
I saw
knew
the
it.
first. Yeah.
So there's like there's a rapper in it, I'm assuming.
Well,
But
it's
is he
about,
like
it's about a rapper.
he's the
that's
main
the main
dude?
guy, and like Childish Gambino's character is his like manager, cousin, sort of related. And yeah, his name is Paperboy. Paperboy, I'm all about the Paperboy.
that's a song?
Yeah.
And then there's Paperboy Prezi.
Paperboy Prezi.
And then there's
Is that actually another rapper?
oh yeah, he's either from Ottawa or Toronto. I think he might be from Ottawa. He's got like crazy hair, I think, or something. His picture is like a picture of an animal, I think, from the Muppets. I don't know, or it could be, and
there a
I'm
poll?
sorry, actually, now that I think about this, it could be a cartoon picture of himself.
Nobody wants to.
Yeah.
So what's that?
Oh, I put it like he was asking about the poll.
Yeah, I was just wondering what was happening on on the screen. Wouldn't let me.
Oh, shit.
Sorry to just cut
The
you off.
poll.
Yeah,
just
there's a poll here. It
there's a
says
poll
there's
option, right?
Something no, yes and no.
who wants to play Wordle?
Oh, right.
No.
Someone
One-
answered no.
I guess so.
We got
Yeah.
one no. But then there's also
That's funny.
who's oh no, it's Poster Boy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Nico Poster
Nico,
Boy.
yeah.
Boy.
Nico Paperboy.
Paperboy.
But yeah, no, anyways. I beat that dead horse. The show was good.
Yeah,
It
the
was a
show
good
was
time.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. A couple of the same performers as the other week there.
Yeah. And then yeah, no, it's good.
Bunch of new
There
ones.
was a young lady by the name Concrete Rose. I'm in like
Right,
a
she's
chat
in the
with
group
her or
chat
something.
there,
Yeah. And I see some of her stuff, but she performed. She's intense. That
Intense,
girl,
yeah.
yeah. But
She rap or like sing?
yeah,
Yeah,
rap,
she's
yeah.
like always like showing like freestyling, I guess. I don't
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like,
But yeah, no, and yeah, she was pretty good though.
Good MC, I suppose.
She definitely spit some bars. It was good.
Yeah. Dope.
But yeah, no. Anyways, yeah, no, it was a good night.
Yes, and well, speaking of music festivals, there's another one, pretty big one coming up soon. Yeah, May 24th, isn't it? Music to my
That one.
ears.
Music to my ears, May 7th, I
May
think, or
7th.
something like that, or 15th maybe.
Isn't is that
Soul Physical.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Soul
Express.
Physical Express Hip Hop,
is
aka
putting
Soul Physical, is doing a show or whatever. It's a
fundraiser.
It's in Rockland, and I believe it seems like a weird lineup.
Oh, yeah.
There's like a EDM DJ. Apparently, he's a pretty big
Right.
DJ though. Like there was videos of him like with thousands of people and stuff.
Yeah.
And then there's a country singer.
Yeah. I've seen that.
Actually, this relates to my next story, but Ilya Rose, Aspect's daughter,
Right.
is performing.
That's pretty big.
Bully Zone and Flacco might be
Oh.
performing. There's a couple other people, but yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to look it up.
I got it right here.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Club Powers 954 Euro. I don't know if it's how you pronounce that, but
It's French.
Rockland. Yeah, Monfu, Ilya Rose,
Monfu.
Mafu.
Soul Physical, Ricochet, Bully Zone, Flox, Anka, all ages.
Oh shit!
It's
Yeah,
not bad.
shout out Anka. He was at the last fucking
$34.99 for
Mr. Jones
tickets.
show. Oh yeah.
Which that seems like, I mean, no disrespect, that's like a lot of money.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to
Yeah.
be some fundraiser though or
So,
something.
and you're
And also
seeing
too
a
though, this
lot.
fucking DJ apparently is supposed to be pretty big. I mean, not
Yeah.
that I like want to see
The
the,
DJ and the country singer are supposed to be like the big ones, eh?
Probably. I wonder if there'd be like a bunch of old people there like, what's going on?
What are you
and then the
talking
country
about?
dude comes on.
Isn't the KGs are the ones, aren't they?
The ones? Oh yeah, no, I just mean fuck.
No,
You
I
like
know.
the
I'm
country
I'm
music?
yeah.
Or like a bunch of kids. Well, no, I don't mean like kids, but like younger people
Yeah.
for the EDM shit.
Right. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's like outside. If it's in.
It's
in a
at the
venue.
something center.
Something
so
center, so-
that I mean, I was just gonna say it sounds like inside, but at the same time, it can be fucking
Yeah.
in the basketball court at the something center
yeah,
too. You know.
exactly. Very true.
Club Powers.
Oh,
what
I
it
thought.
says on-
Oh, Club Power. Sorry, I thought it was fucking.
Hmm.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I thought he fucking.
Saturday, May 7th. Doors open at 7. Damien Mays co-headline.
Damien Mays. That's the country singer, I think.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. That's the
But yeah, I know how that relates to my next story is, or whatever that. So I was with my brother today. We were driving around. We're like, oh, let's like do something, whatever. And we went to. There's a place out in New Orleans called Mer Bleu.
Yeah. I'm familiar.
Bog. Mer Bleu Bog.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
And
I-
it's
I know that area.
it's a bog, I guess. And it's just like wetlands. I don't know. Anyways, it's cool to see. It's just it's gross to be there, you know.
Right.
Like I mean to walk in it. But where we were walking was like it's basically like a boardwalk all the way around.
Okay.
And it's like just over a kilometer or something. It's not
Okay,
very long.
That's cool.
But so I'm getting ahead of myself. So whenever we got there, so my brother's like, man, he's like, I think this is like one of those places where you can like just put your hand out with birdseed and the birds will come eat it out of your hand.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, cool, man. Yeah. And you can see all these little birds flying around at the entrance.
Yeah.
So we walk in just past the entrance and I was like, let's see if they'll like they come, you know? And he's like, man, they all sit in the trees and they watch and they see you don't have anything in your hand. And then I was like, oh man, like just wait. And I was watching a couple over here and all of a sudden, man, this bird comes behind me. He's like into my fucking hand, but then it flies away because I was like, ah.
Yeah.
And fucking So anyways, it flies away, and I was like, see, man, I'm like, yeah, we can do this, yeah. So
Yeah.
I held my hand out for a bit. There's a bunch of birds around, but I'm like, I think like the word's out now, like I got
Yeah.
nothing for them. But so anyways, we walk a little further, and he's like, oh yeah, see, here's the boardwalk thing, let's go down. So we go up, and there's like a little like you can like read the stuff on it,
Yeah.
and it's like a map or whatever, and it shows like all this was underwater before, like 9,500 years ago or some shit. And oh, there's more to this too, I promise. Anyway, so then I read that, and like my brother's going ahead, so I'm like kind of like rushing to get ahead. And then anyways, I see this fucking. Also, whenever the bird thing happened, there was people had pulled up in the parking lot. We're getting out of the car,
Yeah. Okay.
so I knew like there was people just behind us. So I get to the next little thing, and I'm reading that or whatever, and they walk past me, and they had said something that kind of like sparked my like, oh, like what are they saying or whatever. And I turned and I looked, and I was like, man, I'm like, that guy looks like fucking Aspects. Like but I couldn't see
Yeah.
his face. I just saw the back of him. I'm like, man, I'm like, he looks fucking. That looks like Aspects. But the weird thing is like the back of his like neck and the like bottom of his like back of his head
Yeah.
aren't tattooed.
Oh, okay.
It's just like the top.
Right.
So whenever I see him, and he's wearing like full clothes, so I can't see any other tattoos. And so I see no tattoos. I'm like, I don't know if that's Aspects though. I'm like, fucking like. I'm like, I don't know the other guy, and I couldn't see the other person because they were like behind him. And I'm like, oh man, I'm like, the fuck? So that I was just like, Specs.
Yeah.
You look away. Like,
Yeah. And the weirdest thing, man, it was like, oh, no one's looking. None of them have made any movement. No. I said it loud enough, didn't I? Yeah. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely not him. He hasn't turned around by now. It's definitely not him. Then all of a sudden, they just all turn around, and like they weren't far away, so it's not like it was like had to travel or anything. They all turned around. He was like, "Yeah," he's like, "I knew that," or I forget what he said. He's like, "I knew that." He's like, "I knew that had to be only one fucking Sam Squanch or something like that, or whatever. That had to be the one fucking Sam Squanch or something." I'm like, "Yeah, man, fucking right." So then we talked for a little bit, and then he's like, man, he's like, you going around? I'm like, yeah, fuck it. So we walked around with him and his daughter and fucking his buddy Alex.
Nice.
Yeah.
Got
And
it.
they're going out. They're going on tour with Stack the Ripper.
Right.
And so they're driving out. And then his buddy's a
That's sick.
surfer.
Okay.
So he wants to go to Tofino and shit.
Yeah.
Go surfing and shit. So
Dope.
big time.
he's
But
got
yeah.
quite the life, eh?
Oh, man, yeah.
It's quite the
Fuck
life,
yeah.
man.
And then he'll be back for May 7th to probably perform at that too, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna have to try and have Ilya Rose on the show.
That'd be pretty cool.
We won't be smoking any of this.
No, yeah. For sure.
But no, yeah. Anyways,
It's
it was
just,
cool though. We just like it was just so
It's just pretty out of nowhere.
weird. Like, or not even weird. It was weird. Sounds bad. It was like a good. Like it was like serendipitous or something, or like I
Right.
don't know if that's the word, but it was just like I said to Andrew, I'm like, man, because we were just driving around. What do you want to do? Oh, like, where should we go? Like, we should
Yeah.
go, like, walk somewhere or do something. Then he's like, oh, there's this thing called the Maribel Bog. And I'm like, cool. And it was like 25 minutes away.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, that's like further than I thought it would be since we're driving on Maribel, like, road. But anyway, so then, yeah, we went out of our way to, like, go to this place that's like, you have to drive down this road that's like 3 or 4 kilometers with nothing on it. And you're like, when it ends, it's the fucking parking lot.
Yeah.
And like that's it. So I was just like, we're out in the middle of fucking nowhere. Wow, pretty much. And for like I said, it's a kilometer walk. You walk slow. It's like
Take a while.
fucking not even like maybe 15 minutes or something.
15 minutes.
It's only
To
a
walk a
kilometer.
kilometer,
I guess
it's not
only
that
a
far.
Yeah, man.
kilometer.
It's 3 kilometers from the fairgrounds to the highway in Renfrew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good way to put it in
Yeah.
perspective.
So it's like
Yeah.
it wouldn't take you that long to walk a kilometer. So like I said,
Yeah.
you walk slow. Like fuck, maybe you walk really slow.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking. So it was just like, had we showed up 20 minutes later, we like probably wouldn't have crossed paths. 20 minutes earlier, we probably wouldn't have crossed paths. Like,
Yeah.
fucking just weird, And it's like, yeah, he's like, oh, you want to walk around or whatever? I'm like, yeah, let's do it, man. But he was telling me all this shit before we started to walk around. He's like, yeah, man, it's pretty cool here. Like, whatever. Yeah, I'm like, oh, I've never been here. And he goes, he's like, yeah, man, they like mummified bodies and shit here and like whatever. And I was like,
Right.
what? And he like, not that they like did it. It's just that so they'd be like really old bodies, I guess. And he said like the fucking the uh the natives when the natives like found them and stuff,
Yeah.
Okay.
they thought that it was like some special fucking like place. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
it was like a like really it was just because they were in the water and it was wet that they like mummified like this or whatever.
Right.
But
right.
like they thought that it was like,
That's what
Some
it
sort of
was.
oh
special,
shit,
like-
like this is the
Their
place, you
bodies are
know.
just getting all, like,
This is
wrinkly
this is
and
what
fucking-
he's telling me, I guess,
Yeah.
you know. So I can't vouch for it being like fully true or whatever. Nothing against him. I don't know, right?
Yeah.
Don't quote me, I guess is what I'm saying. But I guess sorry. Halfway through the walk there's a fucking thing that says that information.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
And that was the point of my story too, was that he like told me and I was like, oh cool man, like fuck, you know, he knows so much.
Yeah.
And like, oh it's cool man. And then we walk around and I'm like, oh I'm just gonna read this thing. Oh I'm like, that's where he got it, you
It's
know.
right
Yeah,
here.
shit.
But still he
At
does
At least you know he wasn't lying to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Rocky and I'm fast up in the comments.
Ooh, I'm fast.
Yeah, shout out.
Gang
Go
gang.
check out his episode. We're at 20% or 80% yes and 20% no on the Wordle
Oh
now.
shit! Yeah, that changed.
Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Does that mean we need to get to the Wordle?
Oh shit, wait one sec. I forgot to be checking that Zoom fucking thing. Well, there's
Oh,
somebody in
shit.
here. No, there's not. Nope. All right. Yeah, let's get it.
All right, let me just pull it up here.
Hit the Zoom link. You wanna play a
big
game?
playing
Come play Wordle.
Let's do it.
All right. So we got to pick a 5-letter word.
They're always 5 letters or what?
Always 5 letters.
For real? This
Yeah.
is the way it's designed. 5
Yeah,
letters
yeah.
every single time.
Yeah. Well, I think on the app you can get it for the app, and you can choose like 4-letter words or 6-letter words. I think.
Okay.
4-letter words. I'm good with 4-letter words.
I know a lot of 4-letter words.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, if anyone's
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
shit.
Good with 4 letters.
Oh yeah, I'll see that too though.
well,
Wait, no.
you got it there, right? You can see
Oh,
that.
yeah.
We're
So
just
does
riding
anyone-
it strong here, boys.
Like if there's anyone in the comments that
There's 5 people fucking with us the hard way.
Damn right.
all right, 5-letter word. Pick one.
I started last time. You go.
Might.
Like that.
Yeah.
You got a
You got a
T in the
T,
wrong
right?
spot.
Somewhere. And it's not.
I was gonna say
there.
tight, but it's
Yeah, it's
all the same letters.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
And the T would be right, I guess.
Right.
Tiger? Oh no, G. No, I take that back.
That's not a bad guess, though.
Tiger with the G.
With the G, yeah.
Yeah.
G, right.
And
And
the
the
I,
I.
I guess. Yeah, both. Yeah.
Right. Never
I
mind.
I just saw the G, but yeah, I guess the I too.
What about eager?
I want to try and, but
I
it's
guess
T
the
and
G's-
G.
Yeah,
Yeah.
duh, that's the
I want
one.
to start with a T maybe in this one.
Yeah.
There. Oh no, no
No.
H.
You could do something like trust.
Trust. But the T though would be right.
Yes, you're right.
Yes, that's right.
No, fuck, eh? Wow. The last one was a like
Let's do something like tears.
Yeah.
oh yeah. Boom, like I said, starts with a T.
Wow.
T-
Well, look at this. This is almost answering it for us right here.
yeah, we
If
should be
you
able
really
to
think
find.
about it.
So we know it starts with a T.
We know
So we know it starts with a T. There's an E and an A and an S at some point in this word.
Would be in the same spot.
But the S won't be there to be in the. It's gonna be the
So it could
third
be
or
like
fourth
TA.
letter.
T-A.
Taser? No, taste.
Taste.
Yes, that's what it is.
No. Oh
I'd,
yeah.
I'd put money on it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
call.
sick.
Way to
Good job, boys. Let's go.
Nailed
Meh,
it.
meh, meh.
How many was that? 3 or 4?
3.
Nice. Gang. Ooh.
Woo.
Happy
Killing it.
Friday. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Hey.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, another 5-letter word.
5-letter word is
Video. Oh yeah. I guess
Yeah.
it was you.
whatever. No, get it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay.
Okay.
Got an I and an O.
I and an O. I want to start with the O, I think. No, I want to go. Nope. Yeah, I want to start with the O.
No, because like, what word starts with O-I?
Oil.
Oil.
Oiler. But I don't think it would. I don't think that would. It's not. I don't even think that's even.
You'd have
really,
the E. The E's in the right spot. So you know the E's
True
not
that
there.
too.
Oh, true. Yeah, and like it's other than a hockey team. I don't think it's like a real fucking word.
Yeah.
So like O-I.
Ooh. Oinks?
Wazo.
Winks.
Oinks.
Yeah. Right.
Let's see if it
No.
works.
Oh, we got
shit.
the O. Oh,
No,
the
the
O's in
O
the
is
wrong
not.
place.
Yeah, we got an N.
So the O is the
Oh, the O has to be
fourth
the
letter.
Yeah, the O has to be the fourth for sure.
Yeah. Right.
So we know Ino is the middle 3. I-N-O.
Eno.
Oh God.
Rhino, no, because it'd be
R-H.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah. Wait. So Tino's. Okay. Wait. So let's go. Bingo. No, because the O. No.
I
Yeah.
thought you had it there for a second.
Me
I was
too.
like,
It's-
yeah,
that's it. I'm trying to go.
What? Yeah. What makes sense to come after O? Like O-R.
I was thinking Pinot, like Pinot.
Yeah, Pinot.
But like I don't
That's
know,
not-
right?
Oh.
Is that a word?
That
Yeah,
it's Pinot Grigio.
Yeah, Pinot Grigio.
Oh, yeah, well, okay.
So it's none of those,
We
I
need the
guess.
I-N-O, though.
Pinot.
Does anyone have any comments in the? Any guesses?
Yeah, let us know in the comments what you
Yeah,
think. It's INO in the so we don't know the first letter, and then INO, and we don't know the last letter. And it's not a T. What would it be after it? Oh wait, no.
Is it winner? W-I. Is that a word?
No.
No, no.
One time I was
That's
playing
not a
Scrabble
word.
with my I was playing Scrabble with my mom and her friend, and I put vucked like fucked with a V.
Yeah.
So they call me Senior Vucked.
Senior.
I don't know because like yeah, I don't know, man, because like you're like pretty much it'd be like a B maybe, but like minnow, no,
Minor.
but minor, do it.
Oh yeah. Go
Final
for that
answer.
one.
Bam.
Yeah.
Got it.
So my brother has this joke. I was just gonna say the joke, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Just in case. But so this is a joke. But it's like, oh yeah, no. So I was hitting on this girl or whatever, and like, and I've known her for a long time, and then I was outside and I was having a smoke with my friends, and they're like, yo, like, the fuck you doing? Like, that chick's a minor. And I'm like, I don't fucking care what she does for a living. I just want to bang her, like,
That's
shit.
hilarious. I wish I knew where the. I'll remember that for next time.
Shit. But yeah, no, that was good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Let's get another one. Fuck it.
Let's go.
One more.
One
Alright.
more.
Was that twice?
That
No,
was
that was 4
times.
times we got it there.
Yeah.
Or
I
did we
think
get?
so. I
Yeah,
forget.
okay.
I think it was the fourth guess.
Yeah, it was the fourth guess.
All right. 5-letter word.
5-letter word.
Guess it right off the bat. Wait, joint. Let's
Yeah,
go.
let's go. Let's go.
Imagine it was right.
Ah,
T
you
right.
got the T right.
Okay. All right.
Well, let's try night.
No,
Or no, well,
yeah.
we'd have N and I in there as a yellow, right?
Wow, I don't know, man. Ends with a T. That's all we got.
Height?
And it doesn't
No,
have
that's 6.
doesn't have a J, O, I, or N.
And there's no I. Jeez, what am I talking
So,
about? Just too many joints.
it's hot. No, that's too many words or letters. Fought. No, that's still too many letters. What the fuck? I was like, yo, all I did was change it. I changed 2 letters and it was same.
I think I said this word already.
No, true.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Got
all
an
right.
R and a U.
I was gonna say Hearst, but no.
You.
Huh?
Oh, it's gonna
Turret.
What?
Oh no, the T would be right. The T would be right.
It would be.
And I don't know if it's 2 R's or
I
1
think
R,
it's
but
2
yeah,
Rs.
okay, yeah. The R. You going to the mall after school? C-O
No,
W.
spot.
Oh,
Burst.
there's no N.
Burnt.
Burnt.
So there's no
Go.
N.
Oh yeah,
You
there's
know
no N.
there's
Oh,
Yeah,
there's no
truth.
N yet.
And if there was,
Or burst.
We
no,
don't
there's
have
no
our
N.
vowel yet, eh? Oh, I guess we got our U.
yeah. Wah. I don't know.
Yeah, this is hard to go off of.
Beirut. It's a proper noun, but parrot. There's 2 R's in there, I think.
Yeah.
Gadget.
Oh, fuck no.
Gadget. Let's go.
No, that's it. Or 6.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was just going
Yeah.
G Gaggett. They look better in my head.
There's no R in gadget.
Oh yeah, the fuck. I mean, there's no
Or you.
Oh shit! It's like I fucking gaffed out there. Okay.
Um,
All right.
Could be like
Man.
Mess.
oh, there's no.
Crust.
Yeah,
No
I thought
S.
of crust already too. Yeah. A lot of them is.
Rape.
I don't. You just saying that word. It's like
We're trying. That's
demonetized.
the word.
What about?
No.
Word? No, not worst. That's.
Let's see if we got any text comments. Oh, let's see if we got any fucking callers in the
Yeah.
thing. No callers.
Fuck everyone.
Nothing. So rain tomorrow. Bring an umbrella. That's what it says on the phone.
Yeah.
Uterus. Oh no, never mind. Way too many letters, and the T's in the wrong spot. And there's an S.
Are you?
Going to the
Question
mall
mark.
school? Yeah. What about like a like K? No, like taunt. No, it'll be you in the center still. Robert. Rubet. Rubet.
Yeah, Ruben.
Sponsored by Rubet.
Shit, man.
Like this.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I actually think it might be R
It won't let
O
you. Word not
Word not
found.
O. Yeah. Let's go like. Yeah, man.
Yeah, like just.
Your guess is better than mine. Ballet.
No.
Why not? Oh yeah, are you? I'm just. Fuck. Are you okay? Wow, man.
It's tough, eh? Like when you have like
is.
the letters in front of you and you're like, okay, what possible word could this be?
Wow, man. No, I was just say trust is right there in front of me.
Man, I can't even think of anything.
Hearst.
No.
The S would be right.
Yeah. I don't even.
Hurt.
Carrot.
I don't know.
Stop.
Just
Every word is like 6 letters.
yeah.
You
It doesn't
come
have
up
a
with
U.
4 and 6 letters. 5 letters is hard.
Wow, man, this is actually pretty difficult.
Yeah.
Um.
Because you don't know, does it start with an R? Does it start with an A?
Oh,
Like,
what the hell? What's this underneath? A math game, like
math
Wordle.
game like
Math.
Wordle. Oh, no.
Holy
You want to do the
shit!
Like Sudoku.
number?
Okay, let's see here though.
Weeds.
Weeds. What? Go. No. Are you? No. Fuck. That was a good one too. I was gonna say roost, but there's no U and no S.
R-E-T. Maybe like
No, the friggin' I keep wanting to go with like RU, but the RU is not right.
Like this? So like okay, let's think of a
Okay,
word
let's start here. Yeah.
What
that
about- oh no.
we know potentially might be wrong, but it might give us letters in the
Words,
right
Yeah, right.
right order. Or so if
What
we like
about-
it R O A S T.
No.
Oh,
So well, we know there's no O and S.
The S as well.
So that
What
wastes
about-
2 letters.
What
so-
about ready?
No T.
No, we need the T though, of course, in the U.
This is crazy. 5-letter word ends in T. No J or has an R and a U somewhere in it.
Yes. Like,
No J, no I, no N, no S.
I was gonna guess. Yeah, burst. No, but the S
What the
though, but
fucking thing? Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna see if the R and the U are
yeah,
in the right order.
do it. We need it. What?
So the U is right. Okay.
Oh, this is a headache. So the U is right, and the R is either the start or the second line.
What
Right.
in the fuck?
So it could be like
the first one is the R. I
R-U.
think Are you
R-
something T? Man, watch it be before the T. The R.
Yeah, right.
Oh, the fuck! What the fuck?
I think that actually probably like realistically, I think that is
Where the R is.
Yeah.
Earth,
Hubbard.
Earth.
Hubbard. Hubbard. That's too many words.
Not
Too many
flirt.
letters.
Can't be flirt. Flirt.
Shit, man.
No, it can't be fought for. Man, this one is just like a fucking.
yeah, it's hard. I don't even have any guesses.
Yeah, man, I'm like going through it all here.
Like if you go through the letters that are on the bottom that haven't been taken, like okay, so we know it. I start with that one, for example,
Yeah, D.
and then U. So what?
Yeah,
U.
Durst.
Well, we know the R isn't there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So
So it'd be like,
U.
yeah, but see, that would be
Dirt.
that would have to be through two.
No.
There'd have to be an. It couldn't be a consonant in the middle, because if sorry, if the R was at the end, it couldn't be a consonant in the middle. So it'd have to be U and then another vowel, which I don't think would work in math or whatever class this is.
Right.
So I think it has to start with the R.
Yeah, right.
You think so, eh?
I think so.
All right. So let's
I
think of a let's.
think-
Are you?
So just think of a 5-letter word with that starts with an R, and we'll see if you're right. Like
And it has to have a T on the end.
right.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, bud. Root. No, there's an E on the end.
Route. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh man, Reddit. No, shit.
Rooter.
Is that a word? All right.
Oh, so the R is not in the middle, or in the. So it has to be then in the fourth one, but that's
Oh,
fucked
you
up.
fuck.
Because then what's the R? Like, what would be U? Like I said, it has to be a vowel there. U something, like a vowel. So, U I
no.
U A.
It could be, so you think of
E.
the first letter. It could be W U. Ooh. No, I couldn't.
No.
Not with the letters that we have left. So okay,
Yeah, well,
cancel that one out. So
especially
like,
with RT on
Y.
the end.
Oh.
Yurt.
okay, so it's probably not that one.
How do you spell yurts, man? Holy shit. No, it's a 4-letter word. Oh, and it would be the R in the middle. That's right. That doesn't even make sense then. I don't know, man. That's fucked up.
Use something RT. Use something. We know that R goes here. We know that for a fact.
The fact that the U is the second letter as well is pretty tough.
Man, this word is in English. Oh!
Yeah, this is like.
Oh my god.
For anyone that's
Quirk,
just listening to
quirk.
this too,
What
like
about a Q? Throw a Q. Q U. Like,
Oh my god.
yeah. Q U. Not quiet.
It would
Well,
be
most of the
RT
other
though.
letters
Yeah,
are-
we
yeah.
need RT, so.
Court.
No,
I
so,
don't
like,
know. No, I know, but
there's
like,
no other letters that could go next that would make sense.
court. Oh wait, no, that's still it'd be OU even.
Well, there's literally
Quar.
Court. Court. QUART.
Oh. That's it. You did it.
Let's go.
I'm like here,
let's
like I'm
go.
confident. I'm like, there's no other letters.
Yeah, baby. Shit. Yeah, man. That's funny though because I never even thought of the Q. I'm like, well, it fucking has the U.
Yeah.
Man.
That's
Shit.
hilarious. Good shit. Good shit.
Oh shit.
How long did that take?
Fuck, that was pretty
Probably
good.
way too long.
That
I bet
one
you there's
was-
people watching me like, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. Fuck. No, that
great.
was pretty. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
That's
nice,
right.
nice. That one, honestly though, I was like, I almost like if we don't get it, like I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know this word exists. We'll forget about this moment. But
It seems so easy when you get it. You're like, oh, it's so obvious.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
staring
Yeah,
at all the
yeah.
letters,
That
like, oh
one
my
was
God.
pretty tough.
That
for
one was
sure.
fucking tough.
Yeah.
Holy. I
Yeah.
was just swearing at it. I better not. But yeah, that's wow. That one was good. That one was really good. That one was tricky.
Yeah.
I was late to the Wordle game,
Oh,
but then I
that
just
was
I just downloaded it. I was bored. And downloaded it.
that was my fourth
my
game
phone.
ever, and that was my fourth game in the last hour or two.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Entertaining stuff.
I think I have like this fucking itch right here
Yeah.
to scratch.
Wordle.
Oh my god, yeah, no, that is like holy fuck.
Yeah. That would like wrap my brain around that.
That's crazy.
Well, it does, right? It keeps you thinking.
Yeah. It
Keeps your
hurts
brain
the
moving.
brain a little bit.
You want one of these?
Yeah, I'll rip one of those. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, man. No, that's actually pretty cool. I'd actually like to try that number game too. So I might actually go and fucking try and download it and see what's up.
Yeah. You ever play Sudokus?
Oh man,
Never play. Like,
I have
played
tried
with
and stuff, but I can't, man.
Yo, so I'm gonna pull up. I'm just gonna try to. So, I'm not a math guy at all whatsoever.
Okay.
But that math one, I'll pull it up right here.
Pull that one up.
Right. So it's
Oh,
guess the
jeez.
math equation.
what?
So it could be 1
Plus 2
2
minus 5.
Yeah.
Fucking
So
go,
whatever.
dude.
What?
It could be like that. Could be infinite amount of things.
Yeah, that is insane. I don't like what. I guess it's just numbers, like it's process of elimination, really.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just do like.
Let's do it.
123.
456
Plus.
jokes.
Oh, but see, it can't be too much.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You better-
12 plus
better
Take
Oh.
a 2 off that.
12
equals. Yeah, but that's 100. Oh no, that's 12. Yeah, sorry, 24.
So it's 24.
I was thinking times.
All right, let's see what happens.
Yeah. What does the beige mean?
Oh, I don't know. Is there
I
a fucking
assume it's in there, just not in that
Alright.
spot.
Find out what number signs. Try to solve the target. What's the top part there? Or the second one? Signs there in the equation. Okay, never mind. What does it say? It doesn't. Well, let's just assume that the green ones are in the right spot and the
Right.
beige ones are like the other ones.
Yeah, and the blue ones are not used.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So that means
then that
we
means
got-
plus 1 and equals are in the same spot. 1 and 2 and 4 are in different spots. So let's try.
So it could be 21.
True.
Right.
Plus. Yeah, but plus 12. No. Or no, plus. Oh, yeah, it doesn't
Just
have
try
to be
a
12.
different. Yeah, just try a different.
So 13
3
would be 34, let's say.
equals.
Oh, no, 'cause
four is
then
in a
the
different
4
spot.
Oh, sorry. I thought the 4 was in the
Try
right spot. Sorry.
Try
Yeah, yeah.
47.
Wait, hold on. So plus 21 plus. No, because the 1 is right, so it has to be 1 there. So 21 plus say 15. Oh no, because we need another 4.
Try 14.
Okay.
Try 14.
Yeah. 21 plus 14 is 35.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay.
So
we got
then
2.
this is narrowing it down. So then go 23.
So the,
No. Sorry. Wait.
So we-
wait.
24.
Well, because
is it, so we have 3 and a 5, right?
But it can't be-
it's
but it
blued
can't
right?
be-
So we know it's not those.
yeah, it can't be those. So then it can't be 30.
But then again, the blue. I think the 4s. I think no. What?
What
I'm
about
not understanding
24?
the
We might
color
have
thing,
it mixed up.
right? Because like the 2s on the top, guess were blued.
Wait. 11.
Maybe we just guessed too many.
20.
I guess we
hard.
should just take the time to like read the things, but I guess I don't
Well,
really want to do that.
Yeah.
This is hard.
Let's do 26 plus.
Yeah, but it can't. Oh wait. No.
Whatever the number this is. Yeah.
Plus 18 is 44. No. Plus 20 or plus
This is gonna need it.
17 is 43. No, because there's no 3. Plus
We don't- no, it's-
16 is 42.
I would. Yeah. Plus 16 is 42.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, but we
don't
know-
have 2.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
we
we don't
know
have to.
there's no more
Why
twos.
don't you try 24 plus what
24.
plus
Oh yeah, plus
Um,
18. No, but that's a 2. So then 19 is a
yeah
3.
Plus 16 would be
So
40.
then 40 on. Yeah, true. Yeah, so anywhere
does it need to be
anywhere from so 40 or it has to be 40 or 41 basically in my mind.
right? Yeah.
So then change it to 25 and 15.
Yeah.
Oh no 5.
No,
So no 5, no 2, no 3.
Oh yeah.
Wow. No 6, no 4. But there's okay, wait. This should actually
could be like-
easy.
It'd
This
be
should
20,
actually be
it
easy.
should be easy.
It'd be 20 or
Yeah, 21 and 29 or
Yeah.
19 and 21. Yeah, true.
yeah, I was
true,
gonna
true,
say
true.
19,
Yeah.
but we can't. 2's there. Plus
29 and no 11.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 11.
yeah,
would be-
11.
And then if not, it's the opposite. For sure. I'm pretty positive. Because there's almost nothing else. Yes. Dang.
Fucking math geniuses over here.
Shit.
Oh, let's do one more.
All right, one more.
Fuck it. Actually, that was pretty tough, that one.
All right, so just like I guess think of a simple one to start with. It could be like 51 plus.
Try and cover all the bases too, like 51 plus actually go like
5,
15 or something
15
plus like 67
plus 67.
equals 82. So you just covered
Most of
That's
the numbers.
fucking
6 numbers. So the
Right.
plus is in a different spot. The 7 and the equals are in the right spot. We have a 1 and a 2 in different spots. So let's move the plus to the right, I guess. Put in the 4th one. And then oh wait, because then that would be wait.
That'd be like 100. Yeah, 3 digits.
It would have to be a 1
So-
probably.
Yeah,
Okay, wait. So then
the
what
plus will have to go to
fuck?
over 1 to the left.
What the fuck? Yeah, but it's still fucking. There might actually be something else here to it. No, it can't be.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's go. It's in a different spot.
No, you
So
could be
I-
right, but it may be. Oh no, the plus is there, but it's instant, so it's not
Yeah, that's
subtraction.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What if it's like minus a number
Yeah.
plus a
Plus a
number? No,
number.
because that would be. Or what if
Like
it's
-4
No way.
plus 4 equals 0.
plus? So okay, so wait, let's go to I don't know. Let's just go. Yeah, but the plus in the wrong spot. No plus over there.
Yeah.
So then let's go. Let's.
So we know it equals a 2-digit number, right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Equals
So-
a 2-digit number. Oh yeah, true.
And there's
plus
just
is in it,
so it could be
just
like
not there.
17 over here, 27, 37. Let's do
Oh man.
what plus 37 equals something else.
But it can't. Oh,
No,
But
no.
it can't be.
It can't be like a 2-digit number
Yo, dog, that's fucked up.
plus. It's got the plus has to move.
What if
Move.
it's-
Oh, you're right. You're right.
And if it moves right, then that's 3-digit number, which is already higher.
Either
Okay,
way,
so
yeah.
let's just do like
82,
something
right?
like 4 plus.
Yeah, it has to be that, I think. And then
4
Yeah,
Oh,
plus.
like
yeah,
what if it's
yeah,
like
one.
Bing? Well, what if it's like Bing plus 7?
all right, yeah, because now our number here is high.
So what
too.
if we go 4 plus 1 plus 7 equals 12
Oops. 4 plus 1.
plus?
Oh, but the 2's not there though.
Oh, it's not.
That
I
was a
keep thinking it's
banging
in the
idea.
fucking dude
That was a
spot.
banging idea. I thought
Um,
that was right on.
And what if we go 2 plus or something? 2 plus 1 plus 7,
Yeah, see, shit.
or take away
Yeah, we
7.
might have to go like
Oh my
4
goop.
plus. Oh, but it's not 82. I keep thinking it's 82.
Yeah, right. That's what I did to myself at the
See,
beginning
no,
too.
yeah, I even said that at the start. I don't know, man. I guess it's a 2-digit
Let's
number though.
go.
The 2's not there.
Okay,
Think
so
of numbers
let's.
we need to use. Okay. There's no 5, no 6, no 8. So we have 9, 0, 3, and 4. That could get us. And if we did do single numbers, Jesus. Oh, I fucked it.
Did I?
So let's
I
do.
did fucked
Oops.
it. Done did fucked it.
Because if we did 2, like a
2. No, can't be that.
let's do yeah, no, it can't be. I don't know, I'm still stuck with the 2, man. This is fucked up.
9 plus.
Just try and get some of the other numbers covered. So like
Yeah.
so like 9 plus fucking 4 plus 7 11 20 would be a 20.
Yeah,
Try that.
20
4 plus 7
We need a 1
plus
in there
7
somewhere.
equals.
Either
20.
way, you
Oh,
try
yeah,
it out.
20.
You could try it though.
I guess it give us numbers,
Some
but yeah,
numbers.
it's supposed to be a 1 in there.
Down where the plus.
So I know where the
okay.
plus goes.
Okay.
Plus 7 equals.
So maybe something minus.
We know a 2 goes over
And we
here
know
too.
The 2, yeah, exactly.
So it could be like 21.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, but it's,
No, yeah,
either
no.
way, it has to be like a plus or a minus. So it's
Yeah,
gonna be
you're
something minus something plus, or something,
Yeah.
times something even, because you do your division, your multiplication, your
Right.
addition, and your subtraction in that order.
Right, bad math.
Yeah. So it'd be like, but even if you did like 2
Whoop.
times something plus 7 equals boom. There's no 0. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, there's no 0 there.
Is
The
a
twos
3, or not that there is a 3, but like
We haven't tried 3 yet.
3.
Right.
So let's just put it in and see if we get it in
Okay.
the wrong order. We do 3.
Let's do 3 plus 2.
Oh no, we can't. I don't want to.
Oh no, no
plus.
plus. So it's,
So it could
yeah.
be like 31. No.
But see,
No.
like it almost has to be something like that because
Yeah, for the plus 7.
it's gonna have to
equals-
be a 3-digit number.
Yeah,
plus 7 to be a 2-digit number.
Yeah. So
So
it can
like I said, like 2 minus something, or like 3 minus something, 3 minus 1. No, but that's still, it has to be 2 numbers at the end. Oh yeah, 2 times something, because
that's 6 plus 7.
13. The 3s will help for sure. Fuck it. Bing.
Oh man.
Boom. So
Wow.
what'd you get? 6. So let's go 2 times
2 times.
5. No,
it's
no,
not a
5.
5. It's
Oh, it has to be
something we've used.
2 times 2 is 11.
Yeah.
Or 2 times 2 plus 7 equals 11. Sorry.
Yeah.
Plus
Yeah,
7
good call. Try
equals
that.
11. That's it.
Yeah, that's got to
Let's
be it.
fucking retire on that note, boys. Yeah!
That's huge.
Fuck yeah!
That's hilarious.
I like that game.
I like this one better than the Wordle.
Oh, it's fucking hard, but I like that game. Yeah, yeah. Oh,
That's good shit.
That's pretty good. Man, let's just fucking relish in that fucking moment.
Woo!
Feel that?
I feel it.
Feels fucking
nice.
good.
Feels fucking great.
Oh shit! Everybody's probably like,
Great.
"The fuck, man! I got yurt searched in here." Meeting in progress. Nobody came. It's okay.
Much love to everybody.
Yeah, it's a gang thing. Yeah, no, that was
Hey.
fucking sick. That's
Yeah, that was some fun for sure. Yeah,
but like,
my bad,
holy
bro.
fucking hard, man.
Yeah, the math one, I assumed it would be really like a lot harder. Like when I first looked at it, when I was like, "What? This doesn't make any sense." But I'm like, "Okay, you just gotta like narrow it down," kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Good stuff.
And yeah, obviously know your math too. Like,
I try.
Yeah, you
can't be a dummy, dummy.
I don't know. I like that shit. Fuck. So I saw this video earlier, just before whenever I got here,
yeah.
of this shit in like Shanghai,
Oh yeah.
where they're
You showed
like
me that.
fucking
You beating someone up?
finding people
You
and
see
beating
that?
them and
Yeah.
like fucking. It's like all the stuff that we worried would happen to us. There's
Yeah,
like
pretty
people
much.
like can't go outside and stuff, and like
There's a food shortage and shit.
there's like a fucking thing. Something else. Fuck. What is it? Yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch of shit. Apparently, like killed some fucking dog and shit like that.
Oh,
Like,
Oh yeah.
but I forget what the other thing is. There's just like a bunch of shit going on where it's like fucking vaccine stuff and like oh yeah, you're not allowed to be treated for medicine unless you're vaccinated and shit like that.
Yeah, right.
So it's like
Is that like? I thought they were all
kind
like,
of fucked
back
up.
to normal. Is this all because of COVID?
Well, apparently, yeah. I don't know. Apparently, it's happening right now.
I saw the videos, but yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't look too much into it. Cause like I figured they were back to normal
Well-
for a long time over there. Wow, whatever normal is for them.
Specs was saying that every fucking country you can fly in and out of every country without your vaccination, but you can't fly in Canada
Right.
without your vaccination
Yeah.
or something like that. I mean,
So I
I
can't
assume
fly to
that
like within Canada
yeah,
without a vaccine passport.
yeah.
Oh,
You can't even
really?
take a bus. You can take a bus in a city.
That's like
with
the
50
opposite of what
people.
you think.
You can take a bus in a city with 50 people, but you can't take a bus across the country with 50 people.
What?
Yeah,
I don't
Crazy.
understand. These rules, they make no sense.
yeah.
Oh man. Too much governing.
Way too much.
That's right. But yeah, no, I saw that video. I was like, yo, what the fuck? It was like people dressed in like, I don't know, like
Hazmat suits.
kind of like almost like a painter suit type
Mhm.
thing. Like,
Yeah.
fucking weird.
Definitely weird.
Crazy shit, man. Crazy
But yeah.
shit.
Oh no. Oh, I just melted that bag. Rolling up here.
Roll another one up.
What are you smoking on?
Some pink kush.
Pink Kush. Pink Kush.
It's not so bad.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man.
So you guys see that Will Smith got banned from the Oscars for 10 years?
I did.
For 10 years.
10 years.
Oh wow.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
It's
Fuck.
isn't it funny though, like, so from what I remember is Will Smith, like back in the day as a kid watching like Men in Black and like Bad Boys
Yeah.
and you know, Fresh Prince
Wild
obviously.
Wild West.
Yeah. He was always like, you know what I mean? Like this badass dude who like, I don't know, he just, whatever, he did rap music, you know what I mean? He seemed to do everything. And then now he's like, I think all because of Jada too.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that
Totally,
she
like,
seems pretty
just-
fucking crazy.
Yeah, it just destroyed him. Took everything away from him.
Well, and like, there's a video going around today that was like her like filming him.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she's like fucking, or he's like, I forget what the fuck he says, but he's talking about like basically he's like saying like he didn't want her to just like turn the camera on and start filming him or whatever, you know, like
Yeah.
in his house and
Which
shit.
is
like,
reasonable.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Excuse me.
like
Yeah.
prepare me for this thing, and she was like using him to like get clout or whatever.
Right.
So like even worse too. It's like, okay, fucking give me a second to fucking, you know,
yeah.
get
but
ready
just
to
get
fucking give you some clout.
ready.
But,
Crazy.
yeah,
That's pretty toxic.
psycho.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And that was an old video too, I guess. You know what I mean? So like,
Right. That didn't just happen last
Yeah.
night type thing.
but I
Yeah, it's
mean,
crazy. I don't
yeah.
know, man.
the big topic,
Yeah.
keeping everybody's minds off of all the other
All
stuff.
the other stuff.
That's why I thought it was fake the whole time. I was like,
Sure. Yeah, I don't know about.
Well,
the
did you
saw-
see the
like,
thing,
I
man?
saw some shit.
There's a thing that says, oh fuck, I shouldn't say this, but the thing that says, Will Smith slaps Chris Rock over fucking
the alopecia thing.
and then
And
it's
then
like
It's sponsored by like Big Pharma, who's
Yeah,
like,
well, but
creating
it-
this new alopecia drug.
well, so no,
Yeah.
but then it says like so yeah, but it's just like to walk everyone through it. It says that. So he slaps fucking Chris Rock, then over that alopecia joke, and then everyone's fucking putting out alopecia awareness stuff afterwards, and then it's like now it's like everywhere, and then fucking Pfizer's putting out an alopecia drug, and Pfizer also sponsors the Oscars or whatever.
Mm.
But like even too though, like forget who it is. Maybe Tory Lanez.
Yes, yeah.
Somebody he has alopecia.
A bald spot on the back of his head
I
there.
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
never knew that. I knew that he
Yeah, I
got
never knew
like
that.
hair plugs and shit like that. Like I knew he had treatment and stuff, but I didn't know he had alopecia. I never fucking heard that shit before. You know what I mean? So even he was talking about it. He's like, yeah, I got fucking whatever, this and that. And I'm like, why are you just, you know, like I guess it's a topic, like a current topic, but at the same time, why are you just all of a sudden telling everybody or whatever? You know,
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
It just seemed weird.
Yeah, it's like hot topic for whatever reason, right?
Yeah, but even that, it's like he's bringing it up too. Like, oh, by the way, like other stuff, and then it's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, like buy these drugs. We have a new drug available. Sponsored by alopecia or whatever.
Sponsored by alopecia.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Jeez, gangster shit. If you guys are in the, I was gonna say, if you're in the downtown area tonight, go check out the Mr. Jones show at 135 and a half Besser. But it's probably a little late for that. It's fucking probably on for
Been
another hour or
happening.
two or whatever. So if
Yeah.
you're downtown, go check it out. And tomorrow there's another show. I think it starts at 7. Saturday, April 9th. Which is my friend's birthday. Shout out my friend. Happy birthday.
Nice. Happy birthday,
Um,
friend.
And then what was the other thing I was gonna say? Oh, I also want to say too, Leon, if you're watching,
Leon.
I saw him last night, and I just want to say that like, sometimes I'm like kind of slow, and I don't really realize things. So I feel bad because I was outside the show last night that I was bouncing at, and he pulled up, and he was like, "Hey, I just walked here," or whatever. I was like, "Oh, cool." And he's like, "Yeah, 15." I don't know. I thought he said 15 minutes. I was like, 15? And he's like, "No, 50." And I was like, "Holy fuck, man!" I'm like, "And you walked here in the rain?" He's like, "Yeah, whatever. It wasn't bad." And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "My friend's here. Like, he's performing. Like, whatever. His name's something." I'm like, "I don't know, man. I'm not sure. I haven't seen him." He describes him like, "I haven't seen him." Then he's like, he was like, oh yeah, he's like, he has my ticket. Sorry, Jesus fuck. He's like, he has my ticket. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we just started talking about other shit, and then like he lit a joint and like whatever, and I was like, oh, I gotta go in. So I went in. Never thought anything of it, man. It was like today when I like put this all together. But later on that night, this guy walks in, and he's like, "Hey, yeah, like blah blah blah, whatever." he's like, is my buddy here? He's like, got in the laugh row and like glasses and shit. And I was like, I don't know, man. I'm like, do you see him? And I was like, oh wait. And he's like, yeah. He's like Leon or whatever. I'm like, yo, dude. I'm like, he was here. I'm like, I didn't see him come inside though. I'm like, he was outside. And I talked to him. He said that he was waiting for you or whatever. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, he was outside. And I came in. So like, fucking, we look. He's gone. And like, 'cause it was even like a while later too, right? So I'm like, oh man, like shit. So then the night went on and fucking Leon never showed up. Fucking buddy stood in the corner all night.
Shit.
And then today I was sitting there and I'm like, man, I'm like, I wonder if he thinks I'm a dick. I'm like, I never even thought to be like, do you want to come in and fucking wait until your friend gets here because you're out in the rain? John. And like, not only that, but like maybe you could go inside and see if your friend's here. I don't know. I even told him, I said, I don't know your friend, like whatever.
Yeah.
Not in a mean way. I just said, no, I don't know him. Like he said his name and stuff. I'm like, no, I don't know. But I felt bad because like I said today, it just clicked in my head. I'm like, yo, I'm like, you know what? I'm like technically I was the bouncer. I was kind of running the door, and like I could have just been like, hey, Mr. Jones, this is my buddy. And like he probably knows him. Fuck.
Yeah.
And just be like, yeah, can he come in and sit? His friend's supposed to be coming with a ticket, and like fucking whatever. If not, who cares, right? Like what the fuck? But I just never thought of it until today. I was like, man, I'm like, what the fuck? And I don't think he ever came in. So I'm like, man, did I fuck up? And like he's like walking home 50 minutes in the rain.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a track just to stand
fucking
outside.
Styles, fucking piece of shit.
I mean,
No. But he says he has an album coming.
Leon?
Yeah.
Nice.
Leon Fat Dufon or something,
Pas de fond.
I think.
The French frog.
The what?
The French frog. He was always like talking about.
Oh yeah. I think fucking one of his albums was something about
Yeah.
frogs.
Yeah.
something.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
I have it there in my
He's a
collection.
good guy though. Like I like it. I
Yeah,
like
for
him.
sure.
Fuck. There was actually a French rapper last night too. I forget his name, and like it's funny because like they told me. I guess I get it because it's the entrance. You know, avant-garde bar. There's like whenever you come in the door, there's like that little set of stairs, and like
yeah.
people always stand there and shit. And like, I never really thought anything of it. But then the guy was like, he just makes sure he gave me a bunch of rules and stuff. He's like, but you just make sure no one stands there like but you. And I was like, okay, cool. Some people would come. They might even like come over to like this lady. Like she was like probably someone's mom or something, right? She's older, and she like came and like stood on the step. I let her do it. I was like, fuck it, I'm not gonna say anything to her. But she just came over to take a little video and like a couple pictures and stuff, and then she left. But this guy came and like he was just standing there or whatever, and I was like, hey man, I'm like, you can't stand up here. And he was like, he's like you're bigger than me. He's like I listen to you, you know. I'm like, oh yeah for sure, man, yeah. And I'm like, sorry man, it's just they told me that, yeah. He's like, okay, cool, yeah. And so later he's performing, and you know, everyone gives some little speech like, oh, thanks for coming out, and like, thanks Mr. Jones, and like tip the bartender and stuff. And so he was speaking in French, and because he's completely rapped in French, and then so he's speaking in French. He's like, I'm not gonna pretend to make the noises because I don't want to offend anybody, but he says a bunch of things, and then he says like Mr. Jones. I'm like, okay. He might even said shout out Mr. Jones or whatever, but I'm like, okay. He's bigging up everybody, right? So he's like, yeah, like this person, this thing. And then he's like, oh, and like this must be to everyone in the crowd, you know?
Yeah.
And then to the bartender says something, you know?
Yeah.
And then he points at me and says something. And I'm like, I was like,
Just give him the thumbs up.
yeah, and I was like, I know for a fact that he was going around telling everybody or saying things about everybody, like, you know, shout out Mr. Jones, shout out yourself, shout out the bartender, shout out the fucking bouncer, you know, like whatever, right? But I just was like, I feel like I have to know what he said. Like, he gave me a compliment, like, I have to know what it was or whatever, right? So later I was talking to Mr. Jones, and I'm like, yeah, blah, 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 whatever. He gave me some money and shit, and then talking, and he's like, or I was like, yo, I'm like, man, what the fuck was the guy saying? And then he walked out of the bar, and I'm like, wait. I'm like, this is what I was gonna ask you. And I was like,
Yeah.
dude, I'm like, what did you say about me? He goes, oh, I just said like this guy and like this guy and like tip the bartender, like shout out yourself, like whatever. And then he's like, and respect to the big guy or whatever, you know? And I was like, okay, cool, cool. He's like, man, it wasn't anything bad. I'm like, no, I had to know because I don't speak French, and I knew.
He's all scared. He's like, "What did you say about me?"
Yeah. And I'm like, I knew it was good because you were like, yeah. And everyone screamed and shit. But I had to know exactly what you said to me, you know? And like Mr. Jones too at one point. So I was like on my phone. And he's like on the stage and he's like, yeah, blah, 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 this and that. Like, yeah. And he's like yelling all this shit. And I'm like, sorry, I make him sound like an idiot. But he was just going on saying stuff, but I wasn't paying attention. I was like this. And I just hear like, even got the 4G audio guy in here, whatever, or
Nice.
like from 4G audio or some shit. I just hear 4G audio and I was like, oh, and I look up and everyone's looking at me. I'm like, gang. And I was just like, yeah. And I like put my phone away. I'm like, fuck.
That's hilarious.
I still got a Zoom meeting in progress. No one showed up.
No one showed up for the show.
But yeah, if anybody wants to show up, you can click the link in the description. We're probably going to shut her down here real shortly. But you got a fucking
There's still
couple
time.
minutes here to rigmarole.
Rigmarole.
Oh, man, I haven't fucking eaten since breakfast today.
That's probably not smart.
Mind you, like, I don't usually eat, like, breakfast. Like, breakfast for me was, I don't know, it might have been 2 o'clock this afternoon or something.
Yeah.
Because I don't eat whenever I wake up either, so like it's usually later on. But anyways, I had a pretty big breakfast, but I've just been like fucking running around and shit.
Yeah.
And then like, well, we went. I shouldn't even say run around. We went for that walk
yeah,
and
you
like
did that walk, yeah.
fucking whatever. But yeah. So I was thinking on the way here, I'm like, oh. Fucking stop and get something to eat.
For the foods.
And we were actually gonna order
Got
food at
some
my buddy's
munchies.
place whenever I was there, and my brother kept bringing up pizza, and I'm like, yeah, fucking right, let's do it. And then, oh my god, this is actually perfect segue. I should have just not drawn any attention to it and just said it after. But perfect segue. Something that I forgot I was gonna say was that oh, it says KG right here. Nice. I'm not KG. He gave me this sweater. I gave us this sweater, which was perfect because I'm going to stop my other story to tell this story. I showed up and I was wearing a shirt that I didn't want to wear on the show tonight. And there's nothing wrong with the shirt. It's just I personally made a decision that I didn't want to wear the shirt on this show tonight. So whenever I got here, I was like, oh shit, it's either wear my jacket or like, I don't know. And I did have a sweater in the car, but I didn't want to go back out and get it because I ran back out and got something else. Anyways, point is, Jonesy was like, yo, he's like, there's a whole shelf over there because whenever you come down the stairs, a nice display with all the stuff. There's a whole shelf over there with stuff on it. And I was like, you know what? I'm not sure if me and KG are the same size. We're not, but I'm not sure if this will fit. And it did. It's my size. And thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well,
so I'm not KG. He gave us the sweater,
Kevin Garnett.
and it's in the display. I was gonna say we'll call it the wardrobe. Yeah,
it's the merch display.
yeah. But my other story was pretty cool, and I forget it. Oh yes, the segue that I ruined.
I forgot where you were going with that.
Oh, it was a perfect segue too. Was I got lost in the VR world.
Oh yeah, right.
So just to go back and like reiterate that whole segue that I ruined, I was talking about not getting to eat today, and then we happened to be at my buddy's house for a little bit, and we were gonna order pizza, and my brother kept mentioning pizza, but then I got lost in the VR world.
Yeah.
New
VR world,
story.
you're like,
Oh my god,
you're
we're
in the
like, I
metaverse?
text my buddy, I'm like, oh, I'm like, we're in your area, you want to hang out? This is before we went on the walk, right? So then he messages, or he called us. It's funny, we went and got coffee and shit, and then we drove back to like this tour to go to this place, right? And my buddy called me, and he's like, hey, what's up? He's like, I just got up, fucking. He's like, I was Oh, there's a story he told me. Oh, he was up late playing poker
Oh yeah.
and fucking dominating, which is something I should tell you guys after, or maybe after this story at least,
Yeah.
about the poker and stuff. But so anyways, so he's like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, you want to come for the tour? And he's like, no, I just got up. I'm gonna get ready and shit, but come over after. And he's like, you guys can play some VR poker. And I was like, oh, cool. He was telling me about it. You can like pick people's nose and shit. And, like, he's like, you like jerk people off under the table and shit. Like those are just some of the examples of things that you could do to make
like
funny
dumb shit.
scenes.
Like,
And
you
then like, yeah.
throw, like fish at people and like
Yeah, like you can like pick out like on Grand Theft Auto, you have like the menu that's like a circle, and you like access it with your fucking toggle stick thing, and it's like and for your weapons and shit. It's like same thing, but it's like you got like a lighter, you got like a ball and shit. So I'm like going like this. We're playing fucking roulette. I'm like throwing the ball into the roulette thing, and like fucking buddy's taking his chips. You pick up a stack of chips. He's like throwing them into like the wheel, and then they just go. And they come right back to you, and like they have like buddy pulls out. He won a bunch of money, and he goes like this, and he takes the thing. It's not real money; it's fake money. It's on PokerStars, but it's fake. But he pulls out this thing. It's like a big ass like it's like a two-sided fucking axe type thing, but just like a short one, like a hatchet. He goes like this, and he's like whips it into the table, and it's like it sticks in the table, but it's like all like laser fire or some shit. Like it's all like fucking meta world shit or whatever, you know. But then he's like sitting beside me, and he's like, I was like, oh, that's cool, and I guess he can hear me, right? So he goes like this, he's like, here, and he like hands it to me, so I take it from him, and he's like throw it, you know. And buddy was telling me too, he's like, man, if you throw it, he's like, sometimes it'll come back, right? So I like threw it into the table, and then I like threw it over there and stuff.
Wait, was this on like an Oculus thing or like what?
Yeah, the whatever the new one is, I forget.
Yeah, that's sick.
But yeah, man, no, it was so fucking cool. But anyways, point is, I got fucking lost into this world, like completely gone. Because I'm like, even like, because they're chilling, and I hear what they're saying. I'm talking to them. You have a thing on your watch that you just like tap, and then people can hear you now, and then like now they can't. So I would like turn it on and like talk to them, and then I'd turn it off. I'd talk to these guys while I'm playing the game. But it's fucking. It's so cool because like it's weird because I wanted to keep putting my hands on the table like this, but there's no table there. Like I'm just sitting there in the living room, you know. And then like, oh sorry,
That's so funny.
That's all good. I'm actually, you should just pass it to B show.
But yeah, and then like guys, so you like pick up your chips by like you run your hand up to it, and then you like move it down the stack, and as you move it down, it shows the increments at the top. So you have like $25 chips, and it's like 25, 50, 75, a dollar or whatever, you know. And then you like stop when you grab it, and you like throw it in and shit.
That's
Like,
sick.
oh man, it was so cool. And then like buddy pulls out a vape, and I just went like this and pulled it out of his hand and started puffing on it. I'm like, and fucking smoke comes out of my mouth. I'm like, dude, I swear to God, I could taste it, man. And he's like, dude, he's like, sometimes it actually feels like you're smoking. I'm like, no, it tastes like fucking peaches. I'm like, what the fuck, man? It didn't after that, but the first one, like, for real. But my brother was playing it for a bit, and this guy, like, my brother won or something. This guy handed him a fucking pipe. Like, my brother took a puff off of it, the smoke comes out. And shit. I'm like, that's so cool.
That's pretty wild.
But
I played Beat Saber on one of those things.
yeah,
That
they were
was, like-
talking about it at one of the
Yeah, I've
poker
seen
tables
that
I was
shit.
at. Yeah.
That shit was fun. I could play that for like
Oh,
a
man.
couple drinks and
Well,
a couple joints.
And like I said, I can
yeah.
hear these guys talking and shit, and then I'm participating in the conversation. We're talking about getting pizza and shit, and then I'm going back into the world and playing the game. And then they go outside and smoke and stuff. And like, I was that into it. I'm like, yeah, no, you guys go ahead. Yeah. I'm not playing the game yet. And I was just locked into it. And I'm like, at one point, because my phone was upstairs charging off too, right? So like, yo, I'm like, guys, what time is it? And they're like, oh, it's 6:30. And I was like, man, I'm like far side of the city, like in Orleans, like in like Navin. So I'm like out in the bush and shit. And I'm like, oh man, I'm like, I should probably go. I sat there and played for another half an hour. I was just like, oh man, I'm like, what the fuck? Like whenever I left, I was like, I fucking really gotta go. But I like just, man, like
Yeah, it's,
almost
all
like
underwear.
fucking just like some addiction. I just was like,
No, I haven't tried it yet.
me and this
Yeah.
guy are like hanging out, talking and shit, and like people would come in and like, I'm like, my buddy does this. He's like, "Oh, make a hoop with your arms or whatever,
Yeah.
right?" And he'll like throw the ball through the hoop and shit.
That's
And
wild,
then
man.
he'll do it for them. And like, so I was just trying to get people to do it. Like, oh man, it's fucking wild, man.
That's fun shit.
Yeah. And then I was just taking all my chips, and I'd take like a little bit of chips off, and then I'd put it on the table beside me. Take a little bit of chips off, put it on the table beside me, and just repeat until there's just a massive chips in front of me. So there's just like a bunch of like little stacks of chips. But every hand they would like reset, and you'd have like all the stacks or whatever. But I would just take them and spread them all out, and everyone's like, "What's this guy doing?" But yeah, no, it's pretty fun. I
Yeah,
just
no
got
doubt.
locked right into it. Like, yeah,
I haven't tried VR yet, but
it's
I'd
pretty
like
good.
to.
Yeah.
I'd like
Yeah.
to try it out. It sounds crazy.
Well, and he says too, like, because you
Wild
just
shit.
basically used to just sit at the table. You can get up and walk around, but you're just playing games. Like, so just sit at the table. But
Yeah.
he has like computer chair and like pretty big like space in his basement, so he just moves the computer chair out into like an open spot,
Yeah.
and he just plays with it sits on the computer chair or whatever. So like, it's fucking cool, man.
Yeah,
That's fucking cool.
that's absolutely wild.
I want one.
Yeah, my brother,
I
that's
could only
How I
imagine.
played. My brother has one. And, like,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
has the Beat Saber and like other games. Like, I can't remember what else we were playing.
My-
Beat Saber's the one that stuck out to me though, just because I was like, as soon as I got into it, I was like, man, this is fucking cool as shit.
My
We gotta
brother
play
has
it.
the PlayStation one, and it has like the
Oh,
only
right.
game I played was it's like everything's just like white, basically, but there's like it's almost like a blueprint. You can see the walls and stuff, but it's all just like white, and then these guys are just like shadows basically, and they'll come at you, and like
Oh right, yeah,
certain
you can,
levels
like-
they have like guns and shit,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
and so then they'll just be like coming at you, and then like whenever you like open your eyes or whatever, there's weapons in front of you, so you can like grab the gun, but the gun might only have 3 bullets in it,
Right.
so you can go bang 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 and shoot these 3 guys, but there's 2 guys coming around the corner,
Yeah.
and all you have left is a glass bottle
Yeah.
or something, you know what I mean? And then you have to like, so then you just have to like plan how you're gonna
Right.
do these things, and because like the glass bottle, you could like smash them when they come close, and then
Mm.
take the rest of it and stab the next guy type thing.
Okay.
So it's like you have to plan. Like it gets harder. Like at
Right.
first it's just like, here's a gun with a whole bunch of bullets, like shoot them.
Yeah.
But near the end, like, or not the end, but later on, you're like really struggling. Like you do
Yeah,
it so
you
many
gotta
times,
think
you just
about
have to
it.
figure out the right combination. Like,
Right.
oh, I can't use the shotgun on that guy because he's too far away. But by the time I do that, anyways, this guy is fucking like, anyway, you know what I mean? It's
Sounds like
fucking
a trial and error kind of thing.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just go through. You're like, okay, yeah, and like, so you just even too. There's one where it's just like you're sitting in the middle of a bridge. The bridge like peaks up like this in the middle,
Yeah.
and you're sitting on it, and like the bridge goes this way, right? So you're just looking across the bridge,
Right.
and like down the river type thing. And so you're just sitting like this, and as soon as you like open your eyes, all of a sudden there's just 2 ninja stars fall out of the sky, and you have to go like this and actually grab them. And if you don't grab them,
Mhm.
it's like the most crucial thing,
Yeah.
because like when you grab them, there's a guy coming this way and a guy coming this way,
Oh yeah.
but this guy's coming faster,
Okay.
so you have to be like shoo, shoo,
yeah.
and like do it like right quick. So like as soon as you're like, oh, and even if you try to like say you didn't know what's up the first time you do it, you're like, oh shit, and you try and grab them, you maybe miss them, or you get one, you're like, oh, there's a guy, you throw him,
Yeah.
and it's like you get here, like, it's crazy. Like it's
It's
fucking
wild.
I played a zombie thing too, like
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I might have played a zombie.
yeah,
one
you
now.
just
Oh,
like
fuck,
this
I
one
gotta
was just like,
fucking
well, I
try
only played the
VR.
one level, but you're just like standing at a table and you're in the desert, and like it's just like, okay, go. Then you go to the table and you pick up the guns and you load everything and whatever, and then there's just like zombies start coming, and then like you
Yeah.
turn around and there's zombies coming and shit, and like when it happened, like when I died, so I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, okay, I gotta remember they're behind me too, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like
Yeah.
watching everything, like, oh yeah, they're behind me. Then I turn this way and like there's a bunch of them, so I'm like, oh, I gotta take care of these guys, right?
Mm,
But I knew these guys were coming. I just didn't know how close they were, how much time I had.
right.
And when I turned back, buddy was right there, like lunging at me, and I like, it looks like somebody's standing there in front of me, like trying to like spear me. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm like, almost want to make it easier and like fall down. You know, so I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit, and I was like, oh, and I had to remind myself, like, no one's coming at you, you know, like
Yeah.
you fucking.
It
It's
does
so
fuck
weird.
with your brain, like. When you're
Yeah.
Just like you get like you say, you get lost in it, kind of thing. Like
Oh man,
Yeah,
crazy though. Like, yeah,
I gotta try me some VR.
yeah. I'd like to. It'd be cool if you could actually do the. Well, my buddy was saying like, I was like, it'd be cool to do the money, like real money on PokerStars with the VR. But like, and this is a good point. But he's like, man, he's like, sometimes you sit there for a long time grinding in a tournament.
Yeah.
He's like, fucking. Sometimes people sit there for 24 hours in a tournament in front of the computer
yeah.
playing a tournament or whatever, right?
Sit with
So,
that thing
like,
on your head.
he's like, now you're in VR. He's like, you get sick of it after a while, like, or like it gets sick of you or whatever,
yeah.
So like, he's like, imagine that you sit down for like fucking 4 to 8 hours for a tournament, and it's like VR.
Yeah.
People throwing balls at you and shit, and, like, picking your nose and shit.
Yeah.
But you can like, you can mute them so you can't hear them, but then you can also like mute them so that they're just like,
Sounds like some Black Mirror shit.
they're just sitting at the table like that. But yeah, it's like fucking. And then on their screen they'd still be standing there picking your nose,
Yeah, right.
but to you they're just sitting there like that. It's pretty cool though. And then
crazy
like, man,
though,
buddy
yeah.
that I was playing fucking roulette with, he like pulls out this thing, and it's like a camera on a selfie stick, and he like
Yeah.
takes a picture of us.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. I was just like doing
No
ones
way.
or whatever. But yeah, it's cool, man. Even too like how you like move your hands and
Use
shit.
the- yeah.
Like, I didn't even have to like pull the trigger to like pull my fingers in. Just as soon as I touched the trigger, my fingers would pull in. So to point, I actually had to like take my fingers off the trigger to like point.
No,
Like,
yeah.
I didn't actually have to hold the button. I just like pointed my finger and it pointed.
Yeah.
Then you like touch your watch, and it comes up with like basically like an iPad there, and it's like you do all your shit on it. Like you go to a different game or like whatever. But like when you do it, like there's a button, and you like poke it to like
Yeah.
hit it and shit. Like it's fucking cool, man.
Wild.
Yeah, buddy's sitting beside me. I'm like, look, we got the same watch. It's like the watch that they give you. Oh shit! But no, it's pretty sick, and that's where I got lost, and I damn near fucking stayed there.
Yeah, yeah.
And just fucking
Let
fuck
the
that
VR
shit up.
take you over.
Yeah, it was good though.
VR.
Yeah, man. But I've never tried this Beat Saber thing or Beat.
Yeah,
It's
no,
fun,
I've
man.
seen
Yeah.
that, but
It's a
I've
lot of fun.
never-
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it's like the next level Guitar Hero.
Right.
but
Yeah,
with,
yeah,
like, lightsabers.
Yeah, that's pretty
and
cool.
boxes and things you gotta move out the way of.
yeah.
Like, yeah,
But he was saying there's a fucking lightsaber in this game too. Like it's just fucking poker game.
This other
But
game, yeah.
When you throw the weapons, they like come back
Oh,
to you.
yeah.
Like if you throw them into the air or whatever, they'll like come back to you like
Yeah.
a fucking.
Like a Jedi.
But yeah, no, I actually saw, I saw a bunch of videos of people playing Beat Saber, but I never knew what
Yeah.
it was, because then whenever people would say the name of it, I would have never related that to that.
yeah.
Oh, what's this like?
It's super satisfying too when you get in the rhythm of it and you're like,
I saw just
Doing
pressing
really
a
good.
button, It's
Yeah,
like you're
it was
actually
like-
fucking like,
yeah,
Yeah.
that's sick.
and yeah, man, like it's just one of those like weirdly satisfying things when you're like, yeah, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
You know when you finally get good at Guitar Hero and you're
Oh,
like,
man.
I don't know
You
that
can
feeling.
you can finally use your pinky. You're like, yes,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can use
Oh,
all four
shit.
fingers.
Totally.
No, I don't know that feeling. I wasn't even good at fucking
Well, those
the
who-
drums.
Who do? It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's like that.
No, even then though, like even just those moments where you're like, yeah,
Yeah,
I've accomplished that much.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because I could nail it on fucking easy.
Yeah, fine.
It's just anything after that. I was like, it's too much. You want me to use 3? Like,
I could do mostly hard and some on like whatever extreme. Or
Fuck,
whatever.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, hard
I had a
was one of
buddy
the best I
didn't-
could do.
never played an instrument in his life, and he fucking like, I think it was like Tom Sawyer maybe or something like that.
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like one of the like harder
Rock band
songs.
one, that was a
Yeah,
rock band.
and he just like
Yeah, just nails it.
on expert. Like I'm just like, holy
Yeah.
fuck, man. But yeah, no, I was not really good at that. I didn't practice. I didn't play much of it, anyways.
Yeah,
But like, yeah, I remember the drums in Rock Band being really weird.
they were weird.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
those ones.
It was like, I felt like the time, like, they just wanted you to like hit stuff.
Yeah,
So like some of the easier ones were like weren't like proper. Like it was weird. Like it
Oh,
was like
yeah,
it
they
just
weren't
didn't.
on
I don't
beat
know.
at
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
Yeah,
Fucked up. Or I'm
sure.
just Down syndrome or whatever.
No.
No.
Oh, yeah, they took out notes for sure for the easier.
I feel like I risk things by saying that, but it's a Theo Von thing. Everything to him is like Down syndrome. It's like, oh, that guy's got a real Down syndrome ass on him. Like, it's just like, I don't know. So to me, it's like fucking hilarious, but to others,
What does that even mean?
man.
Like, how
it's
it
just he does. I don't know, but I also think too that he usually uses it about himself, and he also said the other day, I don't know. It's hard to tell when comedians are telling the truth, especially when they're with other comedians that will help them play up the fact that it's true. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
So like, he's like, oh man, you gotta help me.
Comedians.
The show.
The which?
The show.
You were talking about
Theo Von, the
Theo
handicap
Von
thing,
show,
the Down syndrome thing, the thing you guys need to know is Down syndrome. Oh, he said that he apparently said that for the first little while of his life, the doctors thought he was Down syndrome.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, but I beat that shit.
But I
That's
beat
so
that
And
shit.
like, whoever was on the show was like, oh yeah, no, that's crazy. Like, cool, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
No one laughed or anything. So I'm like, what? I'm like, is that the joke that it's not a joke? Or
Yeah,
like, you
right.
know, or like, I don't know. So I was like, what
How
the
do you
fuck?
take this?
Maybe that's why he says that about himself all
Well,
the time, you
he's
know?
like, yeah, he
So
can make
maybe
that
that's
joke.
why
It's
I
like
can't say it.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, he's part of the club, right? So he can make the joke about himself.
Yeah.
Not part of the club, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! Shout out Theo Von, gang.
Yeah.
You already know what it is. On that note, do you guys have anything you want to tell the audience?
Oh, you should hit that subscribe button right now.
Yeah,
That's
do
right.
it.
Like
hit it.
button.
Edit.
That's right.
Catch us next Friday.
Gang. You already know what it is. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm gonna close this Zoom meeting.
Oh yeah, shit.
The thing is, people probably popped in, and then I just wasn't paying attention to it, so that's my bad. I love you all. However, it is what it is. You already know what it is. I'm Styles the Prophet.
I'm B Show.
And I'm Jonesy.
Together with the Basement Weirdos. This is the Forge the Audio podcast, and this is the thing we pass our joints with.
Big
Have a good night.
cats.
Peace.
Catch y'all in the next one.